It was a chilly October night when Amy Winslow, a nurse known for her kindness and quiet strength, sent her final text. Just one last thing to take care of before home. By morning, her car was found idling on a remote dirt road. Door open, purse inside, headlights still on. No footprints, no struggle, no Amy. What looked like a missing persons case would soon uncover a secret affair, a jealous wife, and a locked chest in an abandoned barn, holding answers no one in Cedar Falls was ready for. Cedar Falls, Iowa, population 40,000, is the kind of town where neighbors shovel each other's driveways and the police blotter rarely reads more than noise complaints and petty theft. The idea that someone could vanish without a trace seemed impossible, until Amy Winslow did. Amy, 33, wasn't just a nurse. She was the kind of person who remembered birthdays, brought muffins to her coworkers, and stayed late with dying patients who had no family. After divorcing her husband, she returned to her hometown to start over. She kept her circle small, but everyone she touched remembered her warmth. So when Amy failed to show up for her morning shift on October 12, 2022, there was immediate concern. A wellness check was called in. Her sister, Laura, tried her apartment. Nothing. Then came the call from a farmer on Route 13. A car, engine still running, driver's side door wide open. No driver. The car was Amy's. Her purse, phone, and hospital badge were all inside. A half-drunk iced coffee still sat in the cup holder. The location where her vehicle was found wasn't just random. It was unsettling. A gravel road that led nowhere useful, flanked by dense woods and, further down, a crumbling barn. Teenagers used to party there in the early 2000s, until one fell through the cellar door. Amy had no known reason to be there. It was completely out of her usual route. Search dogs caught her scent leading into the woods behind the barn, and then nothing, as if she had simply vanished into the night air. There was no blood, no torn clothing, just silence, and the haunting reality that Amy may have trusted the wrong person that night. Detective Caleb Morgan led the investigation. Experienced, methodical, and deeply shaken, he admitted later, "We all wanted to believe Amy just walked off, but something about it felt staged. Too clean." The first look was, of course, the ex-husband, Evan Delaney. Their divorce had been rocky, restraining orders, accusations of control, and emotional abuse. But he was 2 hours away in Des Moines, caught on traffic cameras and phone pings at the time of her disappearance. Then came whispers of a secret relationship. Co-workers described late-night calls, long breaks, subtle glances. Amy had been involved with someone she shouldn't have. Dr. James Kepler, a respected cardiologist. Married, 2 children, clean reputation. He denied everything. But Amy's journal, discovered under a loose floorboard in her bedroom, said otherwise. "He says he loves me, but he never stays. His wife is starting to notice. I'm scared of what she's capable of." That line changed everything. For weeks, leads fizzled. A hooded figure spotted near Amy's car turned out to be a drunk college student. A voicemail with whispering static? A prank. A psychic claimed Amy was buried in water. Nothing came of it. The town grew paranoid. Doors locked earlier. Women walked to their cars in groups. Everyone had a theory, but no one had answers, until a detail everyone had overlooked came back. The barn. A second search of the barn revealed a hatch beneath layers of broken planks. It was sealed, almost as if someone wanted it missed. Beneath it, they found a wooden trunk, locked shut. Inside, a thick wool blanket, rolls of duct tape, strands of hair, a nurse's badge with blood along its edge, and fingerprints. They belonged not to Dr. Kepler, but to his wife, Susan. Susan Kepler had known about the affair for months. She had tracked Amy, read her messages, followed her car. On the surface, she maintained grace, real estate agent, PDA board member, wife of a doctor. But beneath, she was unraveling. In her confession, she said, "I didn't mean to kill her. I just wanted to confront her. I didn't know I'd snap." But investigators believed otherwise. She'd planned the meeting. She'd chosen the barn. She brought duct tape. She locked Amy, injured but alive, into that trunk, and never came back. Amy's remains were discovered in a shallow grave behind the barn, wrapped in the very blanket Susan had packed. Susan Kepler was arrested, charged with second-degree murder and kidnapping, and sentenced to 40 years in state prison. Dr. Kepler quietly resigned. The house went up for sale within a month. He hasn't spoken publicly since. Cedar Falls built a memorial on the roadside near the barn. People still leave flowers every October 12th. The plaque reads, Amy Winslow, gentle hands, strong heart, forever missed. In a town where everyone thought they knew everyone, Amy Winslow's death proved that the darkest motives often hide behind the most familiar faces.